In life, we're constantly pressured about the right thing. Doing it, finding it, spreading it. But we also know that the concept of a right thing or the right thing can be a rather messy and arduous thing to find. Sometimes we go through life wondering if the choices we've made to get to where we currently are the right ones. Sometimes we wonder who's really even benefiting off of the right way. Is it for ourselves, a loved one, or perhaps a complete stranger? Imagine for a moment that you yourself worked as a member of law enforcement, tasked with solving a disturbing case that distorted the concepts of a right thing, the right thing, what is right, the right thing to do. Imagine a young man wrongfully brought up from birth by cruel and unusual people. A boy accused of committing matricide and with all evidence stacked up against him. There's no question, no objection, no shadow of a doubt to be found. He must have done it. He must have. But did he?
And that, my friends, is Smothered. A gritty piece of fiction that depicts two detectives as they delve deep into the traumatized and emotionally scarred upbringing of a murder case's prime suspect. It's critical to think sometimes how much we forget, how much of an impact we have on others. This piece talks about that concept, and it takes it to new, greater, devastating heights. As of right now, my team of story consultants and I are busy finalizing the official script for the piece. So, naturally, we'll require actors to portray the characters and the text involved. So, if you happen to be local to the Maryland tri-state area, or you would like to travel a greater distance, if you want to go ahead and follow R-Cade Productions at all of its social medias, that is where we will be announcing the time, the place, and the date of when auditions will be held. There's a total of 8 characters. Some whose gender is static, some whose can be fluid. Once we have announced the audition dates, if by chance you can't make it, you have prior engagements, don't worry about it. We can do one of two things. We can either A, work out a time if you're local, and you have the time where we can meet up and we can have you read a few of the audition samples, or if you're too far away or are away for an extended period of time and would rather me send you a few of the sample scripts and you can simply record yourself with it, you can go that route as well. Now, on to the fun part. Production budget. There is none. However, I do not want that to be the thing that decides that we won't be able to share the story with the world, and that everyone who is involved with this should be compensated for their time. Whether it's an actor, a composer, the gear that's required to make it, etc. I'm excited to announce R-Cade Productions' crowdfunding campaign over on Indiegogo.com. With their service and your vital support, R-Cade Productions will be able to properly compensate everyone involved with the project. And that way we'll be able to focus on making this the best possible version of this as possible. This is something that myself, and by extension my company, has always prioritized as a part of this business model, offering creators the best opportunity for them to express themselves in the best way possible. But wait, there's more. If by chance supporting creators isn't enough for you, I am happy to announce that all remaining funds from the crowdfunding campaign will be donated to the court-appointed special advocates, or CASA, for children.
They're a national association that supports and promotes court-appointed advocates for abused or neglected children. Their mission statement has many parallels that ties into the themes and the subject matter of Smothered. So I find that it is paramount to use this piece as an extension of that mission and to support their noble acts of altruism. If you want to learn more about CASA's work overall, hyperlinks pertaining to everything will be left in the video's description down below. Those who donate to this cause will be rewarded with a private invitation to attend a listening party that'll take place before the piece goes live on all major streaming services. They'll also be given the opportunity to be credited in either the beginning or the end of the piece's installments. When you donate, you'll be encouraged to send us a recording of yourself stating your name. This can be done via your phone, USB mic, or whichever device you prefer to use. If you're not comfortable with your name and voice being permanently a part of the piece, That's all right. You're more than welcome to remain anonymous. This couldn't be done without everyone's generous support, however, so that makes you a part of this project. That is why we wish to feature your collective voices in this mission, because without you, it wouldn't happen. So, there you go. Your support goes towards the production team and a donation to a noble cause. The more you are willing to donate, the more R-Cade Productions will be able to support all aspects of this production. Help us give back. I do sincerely hope that you folks will consider donating to this piece. I can't tell you how thrilled we are at the thought of being able to do something at this size and scope. But we will feel so much more confident in the production with your folks' kind support. Help us give back to those less fortunate than you or I. And thank you all so much for your time and consideration. The fact that you want to support our expression and, by extension, the support to those less fortunate and a noble cause, it means the world. Thank you.